beautiful people, welcome to the video where I will reset for the next month. So we're going to be resetting for March. I'm going to be talking you through everything that I'm going to be putting down that I'm going to be doing in March. But before we get onto March, we're going to go through February. To help me with that, I have got my laptop over here literally, so I'm going to be looking down my laptop, look at all the things that I've put down, and we can go through what happened in February, what I can take over to March, what I don't like, and what I think wasted my time, or what I think I need to do more of. So we're going to get through that. But before we get into everything, grab yourself a lovely cup of tea. For me, my cup of tea is literally eucalyptus tea. Eucalyptus tea. Okay, that's what I'm going to be drinking throughout the whole entire video. Get yourself comfortable because we are going to go through the whole entire to-do list month. I want us to do this together. I feel like it's very important to reset for a new month every single month. Like, you have to reset and restart. That's the only way you can achieve and accomplish so many things in the month. So anyways, let us get started. Before we get into that, I just want to say that I'm having a video where I'm talking about habits and all that. In that video, I'm going to talk about so many things, but in this particular video I'm going to tell you about the template that I've created, which is about habits. Because so many times we say, I want to start a new habit, I want to start something new, I want to get onto something new, but you don't know even which habits to pick up. It's easy to tell people start new habits, do new habits, but some people are like, I need ideas of habits that I can pick up. So I've got a list of all the habits and stuff literally down in this video. You can check them out and you can see. Anyways, when we're restarting the month, we're going to look at the month of February. And in the month of February, I have got quite a lot of things on here that I put. March is my birthday. I'm excited. So I'm excited about my birthday coming soon. It's the last of my 20s, so I'm going to enjoy it, embrace it, and love it as much as I can. So for what I use for my monthly reset is Notion, and literally I don't know what I was doing without using Notion. Anyways, let's talk about February. I do two sections literally. The first section is the to-do list that I'm meant to do for the month, and the next section is end of month questions that I asked myself as a reflection. The question that I asked myself this month was, if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking, I was like, what have you been grateful for this month? Now, what I have been grateful for this month, I've just been grateful for so many things. I've been grateful that I've been able to make a huge decision, and that decision is in my YouTube. I made it a couple of days ago. I got rid of all my previous videos and then I started fresh. I've always been afraid of starting fresh, thinking that when I start fresh I'm going to lose everything. It's like I'm not going to get where I want to get, but I've done it. So we're going to see how that is going to go. So the thing that I can say to myself is, I am grateful for having the courage to finally start new and start fresh. Okay. Let's talk about some of the things that I put down on here in terms of like things that I wanted to do in the month of February. So in the month of February, I said to myself that I'm going to read 4 books. Was I able to read 4 books? Not really. I was able to get through 2.5 because currently I am reading this book, which is A Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. I've talked about it, and this book is really, really nice and good. I'll link it down below and you can pick it up. It's about spirituality and money and finances, telling you that, you know, it is in your divine right to be rich and to have money and to work through it, but you have to create a vacuum in which you receive money, and a vacuum in which you can get all these things that you want to get. Because if you want something to come into your life, you have to get rid of, like, what do you have to get rid of in order to have new abundance and prosperity? It's so good. I'm still halfway through, so I'm going to count it as my 3rd book, because 4 days to the end of this month, and literally I'm going to say to you, I'll be done, you know, by the end of this month. The other one was take pictures. I took a lot of pictures with my friends. I took pictures with Sarah. I took pictures with Fisayo. We took so many pictures, so I was able to accomplish that. The other one was attend London Fashion Week. Now, I have been wanting to attend London Fashion Week for a long time, and the fact that I attended was the part of manifestation, because I was speaking with my friend Sarah and we're like, we need to go to London Fashion Week. But then we talked about it, we put it at the back of our minds, and we're like, oh God, that's something that maybe will happen next year or this and that. And then it happened even less than next year, and this is why I talk about the power of speaking things into existence. I'm just harnessing that power, and I'm just starting to do that right now. So literally I would say to you, please try as much as you can to speak things into existence like they have already happened. So I'm just like, yes, I was able to go to London Fashion Week, and I'll put here a little bit of a sneak peek of what I wore because I was excited and I dressed really nicely. I love my outfit. I wore this lovely skirt from Reese and the top from Pretty Little Thing, and I just looked divine. Nobody needed to tell me that I look divine, because I believe that I look divine, okay, in my own self. Anyways, The next thing that I put on is take more time to message loved ones and friends. That is very important for me here because I am very lazy with messaging. I'm very lazy with replies. So I was able to try as much as I can to message loved ones. I did that. And also to reply, I did that. I did more than I did in January, so I'm happy about that. So let's talk about one of the questions that I put down for a reflection for February. And the next question is, what lessons have you learned in this month? What lessons have you learned in the month of February? So in the month of February, one of the major lessons that I learned that it is okay to start again. I also learned another lesson that sometimes in life, it's not about what you have been doing over and over again, it's what you're going to do next. The other lesson that I learned was about vacuum, the law of vacuum, and I've been talking about it. It's just all about, you have to suck out everything that's been occupying the space of where you want things to occupy. And I've talked about this so many times. That's one of the lessons I have learned as well, is to not be too serious, because I am such a serious freak. I am serious and I get angry at everything. I snap so fast. I get angry at small little things and I'm just like, I'm just like, Lucy, calm down. Like, calm down. It's not the end of the world. The worst thing that triggers me a lot when someone says to me, it's not the end of the world, calm down. I'm like, do not say that to me, because for me in my head it's the end of the world, but honestly it's not the end of the world. So many things have happened, like Turkey and Syria, going through that whole earthquake. No one expected that, so it's not the end of the world for you, Lucy. Okay, you got this. Let's get on to the other thing that I wanted to talk about, that I said that I was going to do in the month of February, was to make some hair oils. And to be honest with you, I was able to accomplish half of this, and this is why I said to you I'll talk to you about this bit. So I was able to make a hair oil, which was the clove oil. I'm using it currently right now, and I gave a bit to my mom and I gave a bit to my brother, so I was able to do clove oil. And today I was like, I'm not going to do this video without doing the rosemary oil, so I did the rosemary oil, which I'm so excited about. Let me just show you. So these are the two bottles of the oils that I've literally just made. This one is rosemary and this one is clove oil. Literally, they've got the 24th on them, and I'm so excited because this is my next batch of clove oil and this is my sort of first batch of rosemary oil, and I'm just so excited to try this oil. So I've done my homemade oils and I can't wait to start using them, but they have to just kind of like stay for a bit. Anyways, I'll start maybe selling this or turning into a business at the end of this year. We'll see. I'm not quite sure. We'll see according to how these oils work. So I'm experimenting with my own hair and we're gonna see if that works. I'm gonna be doing protective styles in my hair. I want my hair to get to this point. Like, do you see that point here? That point, yeah, that's literally what I want my hair to get up to. So I've made these two oils and I'm just so excited about them. Literally, I have got the small bottle. Oh, why am I having this? Anyway, this has all rubbed off, but this is the small sort of tiny bottle that I did that has got my clove oil in. So I literally just get a bit of it every single day if I can, or when I remember, and just put a bit in my hair, which I'm really, really proud of. And I've given some to my mom, my brother, so they are trying it as well. And I'm going to see the results on my mom's hair, because my mom's hair is a little bit fragile and a little bit thin. So we're going to experiment using her hair. So I'm so super proud of that. You guys won't believe it that I have done hair oil. Like, I'm tired of buying oils and being cheated when I can do it on my own. The other thing that I put over for February that I should be taking over to March is my Pinterest reset, starting Pinterest and doing everything on Pinterest. I was able to accomplish that. Perfect, good. I've been so consistent on Pinterest. I've uploaded videos, at least a video every single day. I'm taking it on to the month of March because I want to grow on Pinterest and I want to put all my ideas and all my shots and everything over on Pinterest. So that we're taking it over, be more organized in my room. We're work in progress in my room. Honestly speaking, it's a work in progress, and I'm going to take it over to the month of March because I need to be organized a bit. And the other one was relax my shoulders a bit, which I am trying because I find myself I'm so tense all the time, and it just clicks in my mind. It's like, relax your shoulders. I'm like, then I relax them and it gives me that kind of breather. I'm taking it over to the month of March. Then the other one is to amp up my drinking water habits. That has been good. Is spend less than £100 on clothes. Now we are going to talk about that because that is going into my March reset. So I have made an agreement with myself, and the agreement is that every single time I buy a new item, I get rid of 2 items. And if I buy 2 items, I have to get rid of 4 items in my closet. So starting off with this sort of sweater that I'm wearing right now. I bought it and it's the best quality ever from ASOS. I'm going to link it down below. It's thick, it's nice, it's beautiful. It's got these tie-up bits here. If I can get it, you've got these tie-up bits here that you can just sort of tie up, and it's so gorgeous. I saw on the model on ASOS she was wearing like this kind of badger top and letting it out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Or you can just sort of wear it all the way here and not wear anything inside. So you see, it looks beautiful, but I want it like that because I just love to show my shoulders a bit. But anyways, that's literally what I've done to myself. So when I bought this, I started doing it before the month of March, and my birthday is in 4 days. That's why I'm excited about March. I got rid of 6 items out of my closet, and that was the hardest thing ever that I did. Choosing what item to get rid of was the hardest thing ever, and that feeling, I don't want to have it anymore. So I either stay with what I've got, or I get rid of it when I buy something new. So that's the only way I'm going to stay under the budget, because I struggle with spending things. Once I see something fashionable, something that I like, my money. And one thing that I have learned from the book, I've not read it, Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I've read reviews about it, and one of the things was that rich dads teach their children assets, poor dads teach their children liabilities. And I'm like, my mentality right now is a liability mindset. I think of like liabilities rather than assets. So yeah. The other one that I put down was go to church at least 3 times in a month, and honestly speaking, I've been able to go 2 times because I work. The 2 other, I think, Sundays in a month I'm working, so I've been able to go for 2, so I need to put it down to 2 at least. So I've been able to go and do that, so I'm proud of that, and that is going over to the month of March. The other one that I can say that we're going to reset and put down there is watch my budget and my spending. We've talked about my spending, it's really bad. I'm going to watch my budget and not be afraid to look at my finances. I'm a girl who is afraid to look at what I've spent, but I'm okay with spending it. So it's really good to look at your what is going out and what is coming in. If they don't match up, then you have to just kind of reset. So I need to try as much as I can to do that as well. And the other one was to try 2 new recipes of food. I was able to try one. I made aubergine wrapped with minced meat and stuff like that. It was like an aubergine roll, which was really good. So we're gonna carry it over to the next month because I did only one. And the other one was to, what was the other one? Check and monitor my credit score. I'm working on my credit score, and I'm going to share with you at some point. I need to check it and monitor it. I'm still in a work in progress because I haven't called them yet. Like I said, anything to do with money and finances just scares me a lot. So I've been putting it off for a long time. So I'm going to call them up, sort it out, and see where I'm at with my credit and what I'm capable of borrowing if I'm ever going to buy a house. Going on the phone after I wake up, we're working on that. I'm planning to buy an alarm, which is literally, it wakes me up, it does everything without me checking my phone, because I've been in the habit where I'm checking my phone, which is not really good. So those are kind of some of the things that I really wanted to do in the month of February, because I didn't want to stress so much. And that's one important thing that I can say to you, is that when you're doing your monthly resets, put things that you know that you can easily achieve. Not very easy, but make them so achievable in a way, in your own way, that you think that you can sort of achieve that. One of the questions that I have here is, what things are you leaving behind? So one of the things I'm leaving behind is putting a budget of £100. That is impossible. We are having a budget of £50 on every clothing item that I buy, and every clothing item that I buy, literally, we are replacing 2 of them. The other question that I've got on here that I put for the month of February was, what tasks did you spend much time doing, and what are you going to habit stock? The task that I spent so much time doing was reading. Honestly, I love reading. The other one was going to the gym and keeping healthy. If you follow me, you know that I'm a healthy sort of, not healthy person, I'm so much into health things. I go to the gym quite a lot. I exercise. The whole family, we are into this. We all do it together collectively, which is really good, and we all bounce each other ideas about the gym, what we've learned, what we can do, which is really, really a healthy thing, and I absolutely love it. So much. The other thing that I'm going to habit stock is try as much as I can to put my book here, because my mission is to read at least 5 books. My other habit stocking is water, to live water. I drink 2 liters of water at least 4 times in a week, but I need to increase it a little bit, so I need to put different kind of bottles. The thing that I am going to habit stock is my journaling, because honestly speaking, I'm struggling with journaling a lot, because it's something that is new to me, foreign to me. I hate writing, and I hate stopped writing down my ideas, but it has helped me relive certain things. So there is some truth to journaling that I was like, ugh, no. And on top of it is going to be my book. So habit stacking, if you don't know what it is, it's literally stacking one habit after the other. When you do the other one, what follows next? So this is what I'm doing now, is I'm going to put my journal on top of my book. So when I finish writing my journal, I can easily go and sort of read my books. Let's get into the month of March and what I put down for the month of March. Month of March, month reset is 1 cloth in, 2 out. We've talked about that. That's literally it. So that's another thing that I'm going to do. Consistent with my brother's church, because my brother has a church and it's really a beautiful church. So I'm going to be consistent with his Instagram. So I'm handling the socials of it. So I'm going to try as much as I can to be consistent with my brother's sort of Instagram. Upload at least a video every single day so we can put it out there, because I'm handling that. I'm not going to let him down. If you're interested and you're watching this and you live in London, you live anywhere and you want a new church, I'm not advertising anything, but I'm going to leave it here. It's called RPF in Mastam. You can come to the church. You'll be able to see me there as well. Keep my car clean. My car is the most dirtiest place you can ever be. My car is like, I don't even get it. It's just so not organized, so not clean. I neglect my car, so I'm going to try as much as I can to keep my car clean. So we're going to do that. Then the other one is increase my car payments, because my car is on hire purchase and I want to pay it off quickly, so I'm going to increase the payments of it so I can pay it off quickly. And I read in a book that I was reading something that said that one of the richest things you can ever do is paying off the debts that come, not stacking up your bills. And me, I'm a stacker of bills. I'll stack up my bills and say I'll do it later, tomorrow, the other day. No one is chasing me. I can take my time, and that's not a mindset of someone who is rich. So we're gonna get rid of that mindset, credit, whatever it is. Then watch my credit score and changes that I make. I'm gonna watch my credit score, speak to a financial person with my credit score, because it's something that haunts me, destroys me, disturbs me. I have bad dreams about and headaches about, so we're gonna sort that out. Then read 5 books. We've talked about that. I'm gonna read 5 books. I've already got the books I'm gonna read. Rich Dad Poor Dad. The other one is about plastic, which I can see over there. Interesting to make up the 5 books. Then is about reduce thinking about the numbers on social media. I think about the numbers, how many numbers I've got, how many of you guys are following me on here, and I need to reduce thinking about that and just put more effort into the work that I'm doing. So I'm going to try as much as I can to do that. And in order for me to achieve that, number one is that I've deleted my YouTube Studio app, which allows me to check the analytics of everything every minute, every second. I've deleted that. That's one of the things I've done to help me with that. Then it says bring to life. Oh, I was like, what I wrote this, I don't understand it. What I wrote here was bring to life notes taken from the Book of Prosperity. On top of that, I have put myself a question: what am I looking forward for in the month of March? The one thing that I'm looking forward for in the month of March is my birthday, because it's my last time in my 20s. The next time you hear me talking about happy birthday will just be my 30th. So I'm looking forward to that and feeling the feeling of like, oh my God, it's the last of it. But I thank God for the fact that I have lived 29 years of my life. So I'm looking forward to the month of March. I'm also looking forward to abundance and prosperity in this month, because I have this feeling within me that I know so many things are going to work out for me. I have this feeling that literally tells me that everything is going to be okay. I do not know why, but it just makes me smile. I feel like I'm stepping into my own self. So I'm looking forward for that. This is my favorite section when it comes to that. So I am kind of like really excited for that. Literally, that's it. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to see you in my next video when it's a month reset. Every single time you see me doing any productivity, any habits or video, I'll be wearing black like this, so that is going to be like my thumbnail and all that kind of thing. So anyways, enjoy your lovely month of March. Embrace whatever comes in March. Set intentional habits that you know you can achieve, otherwise you're going to get frustrated at the end of the month. And I hope to see you on the other side. Like, let me know, what did you put down, what did you accomplish, what are you excited about? I cannot wait to hear from you. Anyway guys, I love you all and happy new month. Mwah.